Hello everyone, Luke Smith here, and I was not expecting to do this today. It's Saturday the 31st of July. I was going to do a quickie reading, however it is down for obvious reasons. Chris Chan has just done incest with his own mother, his own demented mother. Yeah, it happened. I know he talked about wanting to get with her for like some time, and now it's actually happened, and it is really serious because at the minute he is homeless. I believe he's still homeless now. I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on, but I'm actually on Kiwi Farms. I don't normally go on the Kiwi Farms, but I just wanted to get this sort of information here right now, and just check if it's still recording, and it is. So this was posted yesterday at 2:30 p.m. US time, I believe. This is like a US site. Feature on July 30th 2021 at 2:32 p.m. audio and catalogs of Chris Chan discussing sexual relations with his mother were posted online, and he has been removed from his home by a court order, so it's not looking good. This is the audio of the phone conversation between Chris Chan and an unidentified other person. You can actually listen to this on here. I'm going to post this link in the description so you can listen to this catalogue. So we're actually going to have a look at some screenshots. We're going to go through it one by one. So let's actually have a look. This may be a bit 18 plus, but we're going to go through it. I might age restrict this video, by the way. And this is from Chris telling someone, I don't know who it is, about his experience. So I believe this is like new. This was Wednesday. It looks like Wednesday 10:35 p.m. Just going ahead and sharing this with you, fresh experience. Oh, it's a little bit blurry because this was not screen capped. For some reason this looks like someone took a picture of their phone screen. I don't know why. There's a screen cap function. Use it on the strictly confidential, just between you and I. Yeah, everyone's seen it now. Good job. So yes, Barb and I had another romp in the hay and extensive cuddle. Yeah. To be fair, I have heard this one before, but reading it just makes me feel ill as well. Tonight I started looking into a more consistent pattern into my massaging, and I took the input and focused on getting blood flow to the groin area. Oh God, don't tell me he touched her there. Before tonight, I did not really have a set pattern in the massage aside from feet and legs, followed by hands, arms, the face, front, torso, and a rollover for her back. I have found a more consistent method that works between the legs and arms, but I was inconsistent in the handling of the feet. Anyway, I also made another attempt on rubbing her vagina externally for the first time, then externally at first, then slipping in between her lips and rubbing her inner labia. By the way, his mother is like 79, I believe, and riddled with dementia. Yeah. So this was no way in hell consensual. She had absolutely no idea what's going on. Like with people with Alzheimer's or dementia, like memory loss and that, they can't consent. They have no idea what's going on. And Barbara's on one of those dementia patients that are really off the deep end. They don't even know where they are half the time. She then told me to stop. Yeah, that's when you should have stopped. She is getting more more used to being played with down there by hand. Yeah, he didn't stop, in other words. Would you believe she has literally never had masturbated in her entire life? Well, to be fair, people choose to do that. People tends to not masturbate all their life. It's a thing. It's normal. You don't have to have a wank every single day. Unless you're fucking a ween or a weeb or whatever, I don't know. And obviously those out of the eight guys, counting Robertshire, yep, still calls her late father Robertshire, or his late father Robertshire, before me not hitting her G-spot as much with their cocks. I had attempted the first night to rub her in there, found her spot, but it hurt her. But eternally, I did find out at Cunningus, I don't know what that is, I was good at it with my tongue. Oh God, he ate her out. Jesus Christ. And I did also stimulate her clit. That does not seems to hurt her as much. Well, that's because that part is meant to be like sensitive, not painful. But she still has a limit with that spot as well. Well, pretty sure everyone does. Anyways, we're making the progress. And when we cuddle, and this actually impresses me more. Especially, I initially feel our souls bonding and coming together as one during this time. Damn, it feels so. Oh, here we are. They actually put a dot really on things. That's handy. Damn, it feels so good when it happens. And we talk a good while as well before she heads back upstairs. Yeah, to fucking cry. I have been sending her meditation tracks to stimulate her brain and bring back some of her youth, and the results do show most splendidly. I am so proud of her. And from her stories she told me tonight, she even remembered a fun story that involved her daddy from when she was... Oh, here we are. From when she was 2 years old. 2 years old. That in itself, at her age, is massively good. Was she molested by her father when she was 2 years old? Jesus. I mean, I don't even think that was white back in her day. What was her day like? Let's see. The 40s. Something like that. The 40s? I'm pretty sure paedophilia was illegal back in the 40s as well. And incest. She had a good memory. I'm assuming that was incest there. Chris didn't really describe what happened, what she told him, but yeah, I'm assuming that was like paedophilia and incest right there. She has had memory problems. Memory problems at time beforehand, yes, but she is getting better at being. She's being better stimulated in her mind and soul, and it really shows. Her mental processing speed is even going back up. Yeah, that does not happen with dementia patients. They basically go on a decline until they're fucking dead, which is unfortunate because it is suffering really. She feels this and she has told me so herself. Oh, it's down here. I'm so happy and content that I was able to help her out like this, and it helps me as well because of the experience and the education of learning. Okay, that was it. That was all the that was all the screenshots. That was all the juicy screenshots. You can lock now. Okay. Next bit's up. They were considered genuine. Nobody knew of this except one person named Bella, a persona of someone called Ten Phenomenus, who Chris confided this information in. That was probably the person in the call. in the leaked audio. Early this morning, Greene County Police visited the Candler residence for a welfare check. Well, to be fair, that's normal. They do that over here as well. The police do. Well, they actually, it's not really the police over here. The police can send out the social services, that sort of thing, and they sometimes go themselves. I don't know. We never had a wellness check before. Just now, Chris was served an emergency protective order until August the 5th. He is not allowed at 14 Branchland Court until then. He is also not allowed to contact his mother at all. Barbara is at the hospital for a senior care inspection. Chris has some place to sleep. I will be dispersing the remainder of the GoFundMe money to him to cover emergency expenses, as promised and as legally obliged as me. Incest is a Class 1 misdemeanor with penalties going up to 1 year in jail. It is apparently a Class 5 felony if felony, I can't say that. If between mother and son, so yeah, it is pretty bad. Class 5 felonies are robber's crimes that can be either a felony or a misdemeanor, depending on how the crime is charged, and sometimes how the judge or jury decides to treat the conviction. Class 5 felonies in Virginia are punishable by 1 to 10 years in prison when the conviction is a felony, or up to 12 months. I think it said that as the years. Yeah, that's the years, not months. Or up to 12 months in jail and a fine of $2,500. Misdemeanor. Right, we got some updates. Here. So Nell said, by clicking this, it will take you to the actual thread. Nell says Chris intended to stay with extended family. They reconsent the invitation. It's going to take 3 days for the GoFundMe money to transfer. At the latest, he can't afford hotels until it sells. So he has some family members nearby 14 Branchland Court. However, they know about Chris and they know what happened, and they basically disowned him. They want nothing to do with him. Another update 1, Chris has a hotel. Okay, I didn't know that. Update 2, I have stopped payments to Chris and asked GoFundMe for a week to refund all donators. See this, let me just have a look. Okay. We can have a look at that later. Null said Chris lied to me and I cut contact. If you view the post for more details. Let's have a look at that in a minute. I mentioned Chris had talked about a girlfriend. I posted the discussion logs. I can find this conversation here. Everything Chris told me about his girlfriend. Let me just click on here. Right, we're gonna go here now. This is update. This is an update from the GoFundMe page. On the 30th, on July 30th, audio and text messages leaked between Chris and an unknown woman, where Chris confessed to aggressive sexual behaviour towards his mother. He has since been removed from his home and separated by an emergency protective order, which will last until August the 5th. The audio and text messages are authentic. Everfree Northwest, or I think that's like North Washington, I'm not sure, have since revoked his tickets for the convention. The GoFundMe no longer serves a legitimate purpose. As such, I'm refunding all donations. So in other words, EverFreeCon has seen this and they have banned him, and Null is refunding all the donations, which is good. So no one is getting scammed out of this. No drawings will be shipped If you received a digital copy of your commission or a video shout out, it's yours to keep. I will be deleting my ledger of customer names and addresses after the refund is finished. This GoFundMe was my test to see if Chris could responsibly handle commissions. His success and commitment towards fulfilling these orders surprised me in a good way. Okay, so it looks like he actually did some artwork towards it, and indicated that it would be possible for him to stabilize his income and live comfortably off his work. This recent revelation is a massive black swan event, and I am still initially processing it. Okay, so that was from this. We're gonna have a read of oh god, this is really long. So I really do not want. All right, I'm gonna assume. I tell you, I'll read that next. I'm gonna assume that was the same woman in the call. This is gonna be a long video, by the way. Okay, so this is feature on the 31st of July. Chris lied to me and I got contact. This is the last post I'm going to be able to make with any privileged information. Chris gave me access to his emails years ago to help him out a while back during the Joshua Wise situation. I had access since. Chris is aware that I have access to his emails, and after changing his passwords he recently gave me access to them again. I helped him deal with trolls signing him up for spam and newsletters and other things like that. I was going to send Chris his GoFundMe money, but after talking it over and sleeping on it, I've cancelled all the payments and I've asked GoFundMe to do a total refund. I told Chris last night to spend one night sleeping in his vehicle. Wait a minute, his vehicle isn't near his home, is it? He probably drove it, I don't know. And that morning I would help him figure out a way to have a roof over his head until August the 5th. I suggested that he take some time until starts to reflect on his situation. Every so often Chris gets an email alert that Barb has sent him money. What, from the hospital? I have always been under the impression that Barb tightly manages his finances and sends him a pittance. However, to my surprise, at 12:38 AM this morning, so less than 8 hours ago, Barb sent Chris $750. I asked Chris by this. Oh, by the way, due to his due to the protective order, Chris is not allowed to return to his home before the 5th, and not allowed to visit his mum or contact his mother in any way until then. But we're gonna read this and I'll tell you about it in a second. Also, I got really bad acid reflux, so it might be a bit dodgy. Can I? No, I can't. This is embedded. Did you ask your mum to send you money? That is probably a violation of the EPO. I did not ask her to send me money. I have refrained from contacting her at all and continue to do so. So she sent you that money on her own? She did not send any money. I managed to find blessings in the minimum abundance I needed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had like $200 in his account before then. Meanwhile, I presently have a little over 5 hours to kill, and both the favourite malls around here and Regency Square don't open until 11 AM. This is a lie. Chris lied to my fucking face. This is proof, like a screenshot. Barbara Chandler sent you to $750. Do you have control over her bank accounts? Yes, I have online control, and this was an emergency. I plan on sending the $750 back to her account when I get the 1,000 gets into my account. and I believe this is a violation of his EPO, as he is prohibited from stealing from her. That's the thing, that's the formal contact right there. And this is basically here explains like violations and stuff there. I've notified the police, I am done. There we go. Right, so I think I'm gonna leave it there. I was gonna read like the last bit, but my throat started feeling funny and my jaw is aching. I can't read anymore. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna edit this, and I'm going to have it put out tomorrow. It might be like a very late upload, to be fair, but I'm gonna edit that bit out where it was like dead air. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sort this out, and I try and have a nice day, because yeah, this is gonna be a wild ride. I wonder what's gonna happen tomorrow. Everything's gonna be really fuckery at the minute. So I will see you in the next video.